Hi there, it's Michael Davis. Last Tuesday, I got a message from one of my students named Anika. She's been studying English for 2 years. She reads the news, she writes clear emails, she even passed her IELTS exam. But she wrote, Michael, when I watch a movie or talk to a native speaker, I understand maybe 30%. They talk so fast. Words blur together. They mumble. They say things like wanna or dunno, and I just can't understand half of it. What do I do? If that sounds like you, please take a breath with me. Because here's what I want you to know right now. You are not behind. You are not bad at listening. And you definitely haven't wasted your time learning English. The truth is, you were never taught how real spoken English actually works. You learned textbook English, clear, slow, perfectly separated words. But native speakers, they don't talk like textbooks. They talk like people, relaxed, connected, and full of rhythm. So today, we're going to fix that gap. Not by making you listen harder, but by helping you listen smarter. In the next half hour, I'll show you the hidden patterns native speakers use every day, the secret code of fast, natural English. And I promise, once you see it, you'll start hearing it everywhere. All right, let's begin. First, let's talk about why this happens. When you learn English in school, you hear things like I, do, not, know, what, to, say. Each word is separate, pronounced fully, like beads on a string. But in real life, native speakers connect the beads. They blend words together so speech flows like music. For example, do you want to go becomes do you want to go? It's not wrong, it's efficient, and it's how 99% of casual English sounds. So your brain isn't failing you. It's just listening for separate words, while real speech gives you connected phrases. That's the key shift. Stop listening word by word. Start listening for chunks. Let me show you how. We'll start with the most common pattern, contractions and reductions. You know, I am becomes I'm. Do not becomes don't. That's basic. But native speakers go further. Take going to. In writing, I am going to the store. In speech, I'm gonna to the store. Want to becomes wanna. Have to becomes have to. Got to becomes gotta. Now, here's the thing. These aren't slang. They're standard in everyday speech, even on the news, in podcasts, in business meetings. So if you've been waiting for people to say want to clearly, you'll wait forever. Practice this with me. Say slowly, do you want to grab coffee? Now say it like you're relaxed walking with a friend. Do you want to grab coffee? Hear how the words melt together? That's not laziness, that's rhythm. Next, weak forms. One of the biggest secrets no one tells learners. In English, some small words like to, and, for, of are often pronounced very softly, almost like whispers. For example, I'm going to the store becomes I'm gonna the store. A cup of tea becomes a cup of a tea. Fish and chips becomes fish and chips. If you're listening for to or and as full words, you'll miss them. They're nearly gone. But here's the trick. You don't need to hear every word. In real listening, your brain fills in the gaps using context. If someone says, I'm gonna blank store, you know it's the, even if it sounds like the. So don't panic if you miss a word. Ask yourself, what would make sense here? Let me tell you about a student, David. He used to replay movie lines 10 times, frustrated. Then we practiced predicting. She's allergic, blank cats. Even if he heard allergic cats, he knew it was two cats. His listening confidence exploded. Now, let's talk about linking, how native speakers glue words together across word boundaries. This is where handed over becomes handed over, or not at all becomes not at all. The final consonant of one word blends into the vowel of the next. Try this. Turn it off. Say it slowly. Turn it off. Now naturally, turn it off. Your mouth doesn't stop between words. It flows. And your ears need to learn that flow. One exercise I love is shadowing. Find a short audio clip, 30 seconds, of natural speech, a podcast, a YouTuber, a movie scene. Listen once, then play it again and speak along with the speaker, mimicking their rhythm, speed, and melody. Don't worry about meaning at first. Just copy the sound. Over time, your ear learns the patterns. There was the student May, who shadowed TED Talks for 5 minutes a day. After 3 weeks, she told me, "Michael, I watched a Netflix show and I understood most of it without subtitles." It's not magic, it's training. Now, what about slang or informal phrases? Yes, native speakers say things like, "I'm beat," "I'm exhausted." It's a no-brainer. Very easy decision. "I'm gonna bail," "I'm leaving." But here's the truth. Most everyday conversation doesn't rely on heavy slang. The bigger issue is the sound, not the words. So focus first on connected speech, weak forms, and rhythm. Slang is secondary. And when you do hear something unfamiliar, don't stop. Keep listening. Often, the next sentence explains it. For example, "Man, I'm wiped. I worked the double shift." Even if you don't know wiped, double shift tells you tired. So trust context. It's your best friend. All right, let's put this into a simple listening strategy you can use today. Step 1. Listen for the anchors. These are content words, nouns, main verbs, adjectives that carry meaning. In "I really need to buy groceries," the anchors are need, buy, and groceries. The small words, like to and I, are less important to catch perfectly. Step 2, expect blending. If you hear lemme, it's let me. Gimme is give me. And what'ya is what do you. Once you know 5 to 10 common reductions, you'll unlock so much. Step 3, use subtitles wisely. First, listen without subtitles. Then listen with English subtitles. Notice how words connect. Finally, listen again without them. Don't use your native language subtitles. They train you to translate, not listen. Step 4, practice with real English, not textbook dialogues. Try YouTube vloggers, podcasts like The Daily or Stuff You Should Know, TV shows with everyday dialogue, like Friends or The Office. Start with short clips. 2 minutes is enough. Now, let's do a real example together. Imagine you hear this fast sentence. "I don't know, I guess I kind of want to go, but I'm tired." If you listen word by word, it's chaos. But break it down. Dunno means don't know. Kinda means kind of. Wanna means want to. So it means, "I don't know, I guess I kind of want to go, but I'm tired." See? Once you know the code, it's simple. And here's the beautiful part. These patterns are consistent. Wanna always means want to. Gonna always means going to. So every time you hear one, you're training your ear for the next. Now, what if you're in a real conversation and you miss something? Don't panic. Use gentle recovery phrases. "Sorry, could you say that again?" "I didn't catch that. Was it about blank?" Just to be sure, you mean blank. Most people will slow down or rephrase, and you stay in the conversation. Remember, understanding isn't all or nothing. If you get 60%, that's enough to respond. And every time you engage, you get better. Finally, be patient with yourself. Your ear has been trained for slow, clear English. Retraining it takes time, like learning to recognize a new kind of music. But it will happen. I've seen students go from, I understand nothing, to chatting with neighbors, all because they learned to listen for chunks, not words. So this week, pick one tiny habit. Listen to a 1-minute podcast clip and write down the reductions you hear. Shadow a YouTuber for 2 minutes.